Welcome to Animely. In today's video, we will be taking a look at top 10 overpowered Isekai main characters. If you enjoy, please consider to subscribe to the channel. 10. Hajime Nagumo, Arifureta. Hajime Nagumo is the main protagonist of the anime. He starts as an average high school student who, along with his classmates, gets summoned to a fantasy world to save it from destruction. Initially, Hajime appears weak compared to his classmates, who possess various magical abilities and skills. However, after being betrayed and left for dead in a dangerous dungeon, he undergoes a radical transformation. Hajime manages to survive through sheer willpower and determination, evolving from a weak student into an incredibly powerful individual. His experiences and newfound strength turn him into a formidable force, and he becomes known as one of the strongest beings in the fantasy world. 9. Diablo. How not to summon a demon lord. Diablo is the main character in the anime series. Diablo is the in-game character Takuma Sakamoto, a shut-in gamer who becomes trapped in the virtual world of Cross Reverie after being summoned by two girls who mistakenly believed they had control over him due to a spell. Due to a special magic ring he possesses, any attempt to control or manipulate him backfires, and instead, the spell or magic is reflected back at the caster. This ability makes him virtually immune to mind control or domination, hence the title, Demon Lord. However, while Takuma outwardly appears strong and imposing, he often struggles with social interactions and doesn't always know how to wield his power.
力を抑えたんだけどな。強さまでディアブロそのままなのか。
8. Shiro, Log Horizon. Shiro is the main protagonist of the anime. He is a strategic and highly intelligent player in the MMORPG game Elder Tale, known for his ability to analyze situations and devise complex plans. His primary strengths lie in his exceptional strategic mind, deep knowledge of the game mechanics, and ability to adapt quickly to changing circumstances. Shiro takes on a leadership role and becomes a central figure in the community of players, aiming to create stability and structure within the game's world. 7. Rimuru. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Rimuru Tempest is the protagonist of the anime. He begins the story as an ordinary human named Satoru Mikami, who, after an unfortunate incident, gets reincarnated into a fantasy world as a slime creature with unique powers. Despite initially having a seemingly weak and unassuming form as a slime, Rimuru possesses an array of extraordinary abilities. His powers include the ability to absorb and mimic any matter or creature he consumes, granting him new skills, knowledge, and forms. Additionally, Rimuru gains the ability to communicate with creatures he's absorbed, forging friendships and alliances. Despite Rimuru's immense power, he maintains a kind and compassionate demeanor, using his abilities to protect his friends and allies rather than dominate or oppress others. His journey revolves around building a world where everyone can live freely and peacefully, showcasing both his strength and his compassionate nature as he works toward achieving his goals. 6. Naofumi Iwatani, The Rising of the Shield Hero. Naofumi Iwatani is the main protagonist of The Rising of the Shield Hero. He starts as a college student who is summoned to the kingdom of Melramark along with 3 others to become the cardinal heroes and save the world from waves of catastrophe. Naofumi's journey is about overcoming adversity, redeeming his tarnished reputation, and ultimately becoming a hero respected by many. Despite the challenges and obstacles he faces along the way, his growth as a character showcases not only his defensive powers as the shield hero, but also his strength. 5. Taichi Nishimura, Isekai cheat, magician.
たくつくづくこれってチートだよな。
In Isekai cheat magician, Taichi Nishimura is one of the two main protagonists, along with his childhood friend Rin Azuma. Taichi and Rin find themselves transported to a fantasy world after a mysterious accident, where they discover they possess extraordinary magical abilities. Throughout the series, Taichi demonstrates a strong sense of justice and a protective nature, especially towards Rin and their friends. He uses his abilities not only for self-defense, but also to shield and support those close to him. Taichi's journey in the fantasy world involves honing his magical skills, discovering the mysteries of this new realm, and facing challenges while protecting his companions. His dedication to improving his abilities and his determination to safeguard his friends contribute to his growth as an overpowered main character in the series.
魔力がゼロだとよくもまあ。嘘、こんな数値って。
4. Kirito, Sword Art Online.
戻ってきた。この世界。
Kirito, whose real name is Kazuto Kirigaya, is the main protagonist of the popular anime and light novel series, Sword Art Online. He is an adept gamer known for his exceptional skills in virtual reality games, and his role as a beta tester in the virtual reality MMORPG called Sword Art Online SAO. Despite his overwhelming strength in virtual reality settings, Kirito is depicted as a multifaceted character with his share of vulnerabilities, fears, and emotional struggles. His journey involves not only conquering virtual challenges, but also navigating complex relationships and personal growth, both within and outside the game worlds. Overall, Kirito's exceptional skills, determination, and resilience make him an iconic and overpowered main character.
生き延びてみせる。
3. Blank, No Game, No Life. In the anime No Game No Life, Blank refers to the duo of siblings Sora and Shiro, who together form an unbeatable team known for their extraordinary gaming abilities. What makes Blank overpowered is not just their exceptional gaming skills, but also their ability to strategize, adapt, and always find a way to win, no matter the odds. They leverage their combined intelligence and expertise to overcome impossible challenges, making them an unstoppable force in the gaming world of Discord. 2. Shin Wolford, Wise Man's Grandchild. Shin Wolford is the main protagonist of the anime and light novel series, Wise Man's Grandchild, Kenja no Meigo. In the story, Shin is reincarnated into a fantasy world after dying in a traffic accident in his previous life. Despite his immense powers, Shin remains humble, kind-hearted, and eager to learn and improve. He values his friends and companions and often uses his abilities to protect and support them. Throughout the series, he uses his overwhelming magical capabilities not for personal gain, but to ensure peace and prosperity in the world while facing various challenges and threats. 1. Ainz Ul Gaon, Overlord. Ainz Ul Gaon is the main protagonist of the anime and light novel series Overlord, formerly known as Momonga. In the demo RPG Yggdrasil, he finds himself trapped within the game after it shuts down. As Ainz Ul Gaon, Momonga becomes the immensely powerful skeletal mage and the leader of the guild Ainz Ul Gaon. In the game's virtual world, he discovers that the NPCs have gained sentience and the game's mechanics are now real. His dedication to his guild members, his complex moral dilemmas, and his overwhelming strength make Ainzul Gaon a central and compelling character in the Overlord series. His journey as an all-powerful overlord explores themes of power, morality, and the responsibilities that come with incredible strength.
ファイヤーエレメンタル